Hey there, guys. Welcome to Frog Force and Sonic Heroes. I blinked and it keeps on happening.
It's Froggy Forest all over again.
But we never found Froggy here, so how could that be?
Wait, it's only gonna be Froggy Forest for like a couple seconds now.
Yeah, just gonna do a little bit of flying here, so we can just do this magnificent movement. I totally never seen that coming.
We need to get a move on. We want to be as fast as the loading in this game.
Yeah, really. So the mission here for Chaotix is basically don't get caught by the frogs. If you get caught by a single frog and then they start their little rain dance, then it basically counts as dying. So you got to be very careful with your movement.
Ooh, I forgot this mission was kind of tough.
Yeah, it's a stealth mission. But in a speed game, it's weird.
Does the rain have like poison in it?
There are poisonous frogs, but you don't have to worry about them in this portion of the level. Like, Frog Forest doesn't have the poisonous frogs. It's the next level that does. But a section like that is super nerve-wracking because I went invisible with Espio, but my teammates were still following me because of the automated loop, and they almost ran right into the frogs. There's nothing you can do about your teammates.
So if your teammates still get caught, then it counts as a death?
Yep.
Oh, it's one of those.
Uh-huh.
And you probably got dumb AIs, of course.
Oh yeah, they can just run ahead of you if you're not careful.
Joy! I love games like this. I love to be mad. Especially on a speed game.
Yeah, really. Look at all those frogs. That's not good. It really helps to have a team blast here if you need to kill these guys, because without it, good luck trying to do that with SPO by himself.
Yeah. Especially since they're gold.
Yeah, well, the gold one there is actually good for that reason, because if you take out the gold one, since he's the leader, all the other robots get instantly destroyed, but they have double the health, so they take longer to kill. So it's a trade-off.
Chaotix is kind of the weird playthrough of this game.
Oh, yeah. There's just a lot of stuff about them that is very unorthodox for a Sonic game.
Yeah.
Did they really need to add them in the game? That's the question, though.
They were just wanting to say, hey, you remember these guys from...
I mean, couldn't they done just with 3 teams, though?
Well, it's more or less padding at that point, because it gives you more gameplay, and that was the whole point. Also, you're not supposed to be up to this section as Team Chaotix, but because we can take that flower with the light character just barely getting up there, you can kind of skip out and just get to the section a little bit safer, because there's a lot of frogs down below. But at least you don't have to go through the whole level, it just kind of abruptly ends.
A rank?
Ultimate ninja power.
Better be an
It's
A
gonna
rank.
say it better be A rank. I know less too much to tell them, say, hey, you better get an A rank.
That's one of the more forgiving levels for the rank, because you have to avoid all these frogs, so there's not as many enemies for you to kill. So if you focus on mainly going fast, you should be fine.
Now, what is this mission again? What do we have to do?
So we just gotta find 10 chows. That's pretty much it.
That sounds easy enough.
Yeah, there's more than 10 chows on the stage, so as you can imagine, if you're playing the extra mission here, you gotta find all the chows, which I think there's like double the amount. There's a lot of chows on the stage. In fact, there's one chow here, and one right next to him.
Now, I mentioned I don't really like... Charmy's kind of annoying. I say annoying, kind of. He is really annoying. I know he's a stereotypical kid character, but... He's... And pardon me for saying this. I hope I don't offend anybody with saying this. But he's got a real bad case of ADHD.
Yeah, he's very distracted in comparison to all the other characters.
Old Vector's over here just screaming in everybody's ear, saying...
That'll scare him away. Oh god, he's singing again. Run!
What's that?
put him and I think I mentioned as put him and Mike Kirby in the same room together.
Yeah, that'd be catastrophic.
Like catastrophic for years, maybe. Or maybe catatonic. Because you'll pretty much just go unconscious from all the stupid singing.
Probably.
It's just so nice to be able to get caught by frogs again.
Yeah. It's a nice saving grace, since some chat you can't get to unless there's a platform raise, which is done by the frogs. Although in most cases you can just fly there with a flight character.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The work of professionals.
A rank.
So, now you remember back in Team Rosa's story we fought Chaotix because they got confused about cheese, thinking that's one of the childs they need? Now you have your context, because we're going to do that again.
Excuse me, miss. I was wondering if I could ask you something.
If it's about a date, it'll have to wait.
Jade! You think this is a joke, you little...
No thanks, it'll have to wait.
Man, he was even polite about it too.
Yeah, Vector was very polite about that.
Yeah, Amy's not always the most polite person.
Yeah, time to rock and roll.
So this will be our final team battle of the game, so let's savor it. It'll still be over in a couple seconds.
Do you move out, like, move to the side?
You do your normal stand in center tornado.
Just, you know, spam the tornado button.
And I saw Amy, and then she's gone.
Pretty much.
Tornado is such a broken move.
Yeah. Team battle is definitely the weakest part about this game because they're just kind of finicky.
This is our duty.
They're just kind of there, too.
Yeah, well, they never really have any story significance besides, hey, you want to fight? Yeah, sure, done. All right, let's go home. Like, that's all it is plot summary-wise. It just happened.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah, sure made fools out of ourselves.
Nothing new for you, Vector.
What? You were the first one to jump at the chance.
No time for arguing. Now's the time to be on guard. It's very mysterious around here. Here's your next mission.
Okay, so this is the last mission before Egg Fleet.
Oh yeah, this is the last set of like normal levels before we get to the end.
Here we go.
And this is when we're gonna start noticing Chaotix missions get a little weird because this one's not that bad. You have to find 10 keys to get in, which is fine enough. The next mission, oh man, that one's infamous. If you played this team in Sonic Heroes, you know exactly what's coming up.
Yeah.
And I'll save that for when we get to the mission.
Yeah, I think we mentioned before that Chaotix's gameplay really brought the staple for what was to come in the next game, which is Shadow.
Yeah, more mission-based style. Okay, well, I got a little bit of a glitch here.
Okay.
As you can see, my power character's active in the flight state, which is something that can happen once in a while. But when you jump off of a platform like this, death planes are turned off at this point because the flight character is the one that can hit the death plane, not the power character. So we could just fall indefinitely here. And we fall so far, you'll see we just kind of go through the moon, and oh my god! I'm not going to be sleeping tonight.
What was that?
And to that, I say, I welcome you to the Void.
The void is not filled with good things.
Well, you know what? Better Sonic than Kirby at that point.
Man, that was. I can't believe you put that down. God, I forgot how much nightmare fuel that freaking picture is.
It's so good and so bad at the same time. Anytime there's blackness, like, well, why not? Let's give people nightmares. Hey, we're in a stage that's meant for nightmares, so it's pretty fitting.
Oh man, this is why nobody watches our videos. They don't want to have nightmares.
Thanks, Lester.
Did it.
What are you doing? Be quiet.
Now, I like this section here because These guards are sleeping, so you could just come up and stealth grab the key. And Vector's like, be quiet. And then we just scream in their face to murder everybody. It's like, be quiet, we're sneaking! As he screams in the mic.
So I see he's played Metal Gear as well.
Yeah, who needs sneaking? Just scream. Hey, if Rising taught me anything, the stealth sections are pointless. Never do them. Just cut things.
They really are. You're not wrong on that.
Yeah.
I mean, that game actively punishes you if you do stealth because you get a worse score.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a real Metal Gear though, didn't you know?
I hit this switch. Pull this switch. I'm sorry, I meant to hit pull this switch.
How would you know that was there? The wall was there.
Well, this one's the worst one because the wall is more telling since it cracks, but the boxes, this is the only time in this whole layout of this stage where they put a switch behind a box like that. Because the other times, like maybe one switch and then it's open, but for some reason they throw a curveball with Chaotix. Like, no, 2 switches.
2 switches.
Guys, can you get into a formation? Like, I don't know what happened. They both grouped together. We're just gonna do this.
It's like, come on, man. This was obviously a power formation and you screwed it up. Couldn't even do that right.
I don't know why, but sometimes when you swap to, like, the power formation, Speed also does this, but I notice it more with power. Sometimes your teammates just get stuck on each other and they just do their own thing. Pretty annoying for that reason. Alright, so we're coming up onto the last key here. There are only 10 keys in this stage, so if you miss one, you have to backtrack for the one you missed.
Oh, backtracking.
Got a little backtracking. What is this, a Metroid game?
Yeah, really.
But can he crawl? That's the main question.
I mean, can Team Chaotix crawl?
That's charming.
That means we're back to normal again.
Awesome! Totally awesome! Here's your next mission.
Here we go, Mystic Mansion as Chaotix. If you played this, you know the pain of this stage. So, the normal mission, as we were just told by our client, is we have to extinguish all red torches. There are only 60 in the stage, and you have to hit them all. If you're going for 100%, this level's even worse. In the extra mission, you have to hit all the blue torches.
Oh, gosh.
So it's the same thing, just with a different color.
Okay. Well, what makes this so hard, then?
Well, for starters, you can't miss a single one, because if you do, it's a normal case of you gotta backtrack to get the one you missed. And the problem is, the only character that can put these torches out is the speed character. So you're either going to be doing a tornado like this all the time, using Rocket XO for the win attribute, or best yet, level up your speed character as fast as you can to level 3 to use the homing attacks against the win attribute.
Okay.
So this is one of those stages you really want to prioritize speed levels because of just how useful that's going to be. But this stage is so obnoxious if you miss just one of these torches. And both the normal and extra mission, they can put torches in weird spaces, so it's very easy to miss one. The extra mission for this is just really difficult for that reason, because some of the blue torches are really hard to see with the camera. They're really obscure, and you have to kind of go out of your way a bit just to see the blue torches even there. Yeah, let's see how much easier this gets now when we're level 3. All I can do is just homing attack these things and boom, flames out.
What? What the heck's going on?
Yeah, trying to land on this is not easy. They don't want you going down below where the cart section is, so they put a little wing gust there, but it doesn't help making it easier to get into that flower.
Yeah.
Now, here's another section for the extra mission where it gets annoying. See how these hands have blue flames? It's different for each section that you hit one of those little switches. So you're just constantly flip-flopping this area to make sure you get all the blue flames.
Oh my gosh. That's annoying as heck.
This is why, out of all the stages, this is one of the most memorable stages for Chaotix, and it's for all the wrong reasons.
You don't say, Charmy.
Yeah, it may be big, but it has a lot of flames. So, get a lot of fire.
Have to deal with too many flames. Have to deal with, putting up all this. Who thought this was a good idea?
Yeah, this is one of the more tedious missions because this is all you're doing constantly.
Sonic Team, why?
This'll be fun, right?
Yeah, dude. Everybody would like to go in a giant circle and have them just douse flames. Who thought that running through a stage at breathneck speed would be a good idea for a level? Let's make it mission-based.
You say that, but then AB's gameplay exists in games like Adventure and 06.
Yeah.
Again,
Yes, sir.
I state, was this team really needed?
I wonder what kind of bubblegum Vector chooses. Do you think he chooses Wrigley's gum?
I mean, possibly, who knows? We don't get to see his wrapper, we can't tell the brand.
We don't know what that switch triggers.
I just thought about this. Do you think he chooses Wrigley's bubblegum? Do you think Vector, besides being a really failed musician, does he partake in the glorious game of baseball?
Oh, he doesn't wear a baseball cap, but you know he's a rapper. His rap is just, ah! It's the #1 hit single. For like a day, and then you get overshadowed because who wants to hear a scream constantly?
The #1 hit includes ah and 25 decibels.
Breaking walls, I see.
Yeah, because you're just in a room, there's a giant circle with no way out. You have to just hunt for the exit. And also in here is where they hide some flames too. Mainly if you're doing the extra mission, some blue flames are just hidden in the wall. The ones we need are just outside.
Luckily, because Lester wasn't a masochist and decided I'm not doing an extra playthrough on this game for me.
I did that for my channel, so I suffer for myself.
Yeah.
Now look at this! Look at those flames! Those are required! Also, hang 10. I don't know how I got stuck, but sure.
So how do you get those flames?
Very carefully. You do exactly what you think. You have to jump over there and use either your tornado or homing attack to do something about these flames. It is really obnoxious. Because one wrong move with the speed character and you'll just fall in the pit.
Yeah, this is totally a great idea, right, guys?
Yeah, that's why out of all the team's extra missions, Team Chaotix are probably some of the hardest because of what they make you do.
Type the freaking laser barrier, why don't you?
Yeah, and the only character that's safe to go through it is SBO when he's invisible. Everyone else just gets hurt.
So when SBO is invisible, does that mean he's also incorrigible?
Apparently. Even though that's not how that works.
Where's the floor?
Yeah, it's a very bad camera. It's there, it's just we can't see it because the camera keeps on pointing up.
So this is the Void.
Welcome to the Void.
Sonic's version of the Void, at least.
Now, I swear, this room, this is special for Chaotix, but I swear, in every version of the game, this almost looks different. Because I know for a fact on GameCube, this is pure white as a background. But here, it's more like this teal blue. It's something to do with how, like, the background's rendered. Each version, it kind of does it differently. But yeah, there you go. That's the worst mission out of the way.
Impossible feat.
It's a miracle. It's over.
And he got an A rank on it. Hallelujah, he doesn't have to play it again.
Yeah, that's one of those missions where if you want to get the A rank, you're going to want to get under first try.
Is your head gonna spin this time?
Now, unfortunately, we missed it here, too.
Ah, damn it.
Remember, PC, too quick.
Ooh, I think our client kind of had a little bit of a slip there. I'm the world's greatest what, huh?
There was something strange about the
Time for more rings. Because we're gonna use that Team Blast.
No, I like that conversation. It's like, I'm the world's greatest. It's gonna cost you extra for being the world's greatest.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that surely means you can afford it, right?
Yeah. I'm the world's greatest. Oh, that's gonna cost you extra. Sorry, I gotta charge you tax on that.
I like how whenever he attacks, I know Vector's not level 3 yet, but when he does his spin around moves, his music notes.
Yeah, well, level 1's music notes, level 2 is a fire breath, and level 3 is just bubblegum.
Thank you for the rings here. Thank you for the next Team Blast.
These guys just give me even more, because I can always use more rings.
We're outnumbered.
Yeah, see, there's the flame. I just have a little bit of indigestion.
Man, I want my money back. I didn't ask for 2 concerts.
I didn't even want the first concert, and yet he still gave it to me. Lester's sitting over here saying, "Hey, you get a concert." No, I don't want a concert, man.
That's like when you go for a real concert, but then a cover band starts, but then the real band never comes out. So you just pay for this band you never wanted to see.
Oh my gosh.
And there's still one guy left. It's like, hang on, I missed the concert. What happened?
Wait, I got my ticket. I promise it's not faulty. You're gonna kill me now, aren't you?
There's the bubblegum.
Yeah, it's pretty explosive bubblegum. So whatever you choose, it's probably not safe for kids.
He makes it himself. That's why.
Did you guys notice how I got a ring in the middle of just starting the Team Blast?
Yeah.
One of the bubblegum bombs still counted for like the effect, even though the Team Blast hasn't happened yet.
Do you think you need more rings? My goodness.
You can never have too many rings.
It's just like the age-old question, you know, the Tails has about Sonic. It's just like, how does he hold all those rings?
Rings! Num 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 num.
Time to give up.
Where is his pockets?
That was too easy.
This is only the beginning.
Looks too easy. Look, I'm making money busting your bots.
Yeah, exactly. Making bank just by being destructive.
No, don't do that. That's our tax dollars.
Well, that would actually explain a lot about Eggman's army. Like, where he keeps on getting this money? Taxes. He's embezzling from the government.
I mean, in Sonic movie, it was part of the government.
Yeah, that was actually canon for the movie, because he hired on by the government, so it really makes you think.
I mean, that would make sense.
I was gonna say, we're gonna get another one, or are we done?
Yeah, it kind of delays there for a second, like, oh, okay, no more.
Another concert.
That is probably, I think, the last round, because as you can see, they threw all the big things at you.
813 rings.
Oh
Lester.
my
Good
gosh.
lord.
Those were the easy ones.
Yeah, if I didn't really get hit in the beginning, it could have been possible to get close to 999.
Why do they always beat him up at the end? Come on.
Because Charmy's a dick.
Yeah.
There sure were a lot of them, boys.
But that means a lot of rings. And as Sonic always says, you can never have too many rings.
And not ever have pockets enough to hold them.